Welcome to Storytime Explorers, a podcast full of stories, imagination, and growing hearts and minds. Let's go on an adventure together. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, come explore with me!
Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Sometimes the floor is full of toys, books in one corner, and train tracks winding around the room like a little village. It can feel like too much, and it's hard to know where to start. This is a story about Hugo the Hippo, who feels that way too, until his friends show how picking up just a few things at a time and turning it into play can make cleaning up fun. One afternoon, the playroom is still full of play. In the corner, books from Storytime are stacked in little piles. On the floor, train tracks twist and turn in every direction, with bridges and loops stretched across the room. Hugo the Hippo stands in the doorway. He smiles at first, remembering all the fun he had building and reading. But then his smile fades a little, because now it's time to put everything away. There's so much everywhere, he says quietly. It feels too big. Just then, Ella the elephant and Leo the lion walk in behind him. Where do we even start? Ella wonders. Leo has an idea. I know. Let's all do it at the same time. We'll get it done before we can count to 10. That sounds exciting. Hugo and Ella nod quickly, ready to try. They all get to work. 1, 2, 3. Leo scoops up train tracks. 4, 5, 6. Hugo grabs some books. 7, 8, 9. Ella picks up more train tracks. When suddenly, bump! She turns and bumps right into Leo at the basket. Oopsies, they say together, giggling. Then they stop and look around. The books are still on the floor. The train tracks still wind all around the room. Hugo lets out a long sigh. It didn't really work, he grumbles. His shoulders droop. Leo frowns. It still feels like too much. They all sit for a moment, thinking quietly. There has to be a better way. Then Ella remembers something. Sometimes, when I clean up, I just start with a few things, Ella adds softly. Hugo's ears perk up. What if we made it silly? Leo's eyes sparkle. I like being silly. Ella giggles. That sounds like fun. Let's pretend to be robots. Ella straightens up and points to the books in the corner. She says in her best robot voice, I am a robot. Hugo joins in. Clean, clean, 1, 2, 3. Leo adds, beep, beep, books on the shelf. Together, they march and scoop up the books. One by one, they stack them neatly on the shelf. The friends giggle. The books are all tidy now, Hugo says proudly. Leo smiles. That was silly and fun. The room looks a little cleaner. The first step is done. Now, on to the train tracks. Leo points across the room. They're everywhere. We'd better do something silly again. Suddenly, Hugo starts hopping across the floor. I'm pretending to be a bunny, he laughs. Leo grins. Then I'll be a frog. Ribbit, ribbit, he croaks as he follows Hugo. They both giggle, hopping across the room. Ella joins in, ready to help gather the tracks. Together they chant, clean, clean, 1, 2, 3. Hop, 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 Hugo bounces like a bunny. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Leo leaps like a frog. Ella follows close behind, scooping up train tracks with her trunk. One by one, the pieces drop into the basket. Clink, clink, clink. At last, the final train track is in the basket. The books are lined up neatly on the shelf, their colorful covers easy to see. The train tracks are in the basket, ready for another day of play. Hugo takes a deep breath. What once felt too big now feels just right. He's proud of what they did together. And with the room all tidy, it's time for the best part. They can head outside to play. The end. Sometimes cleaning up feels like too much, with books on the floor and train tracks all around. That's how Hugo felt too. But his friends showed that with little steps, it gets easier. First the books, then the tracks. And because they made it silly, cleaning up turned into fun. Before long, the room was clean again, and working together made it feel even better. You can try it too. Next time you're cleaning up, maybe you'll pretend to be a robot. I am a robot. Clean, clean. 1, 2, 3. Or hop like a bunny, or leap like a frog. Little steps can make a big job feel easier. Let's say it together one more time. Ready?
Ready. Clean, clean. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks for listening to Storytime Explorers today. Until next time, keep being kind and stay curious.